my goodness gracious, we've got an acceptance letter. Oh my god, Ollie's going to university! I'm so excited! Hello YouTube, my name is sezrawrr and welcome to a brand new Sims 4 100 Baby Challenge spin-off where I follow through the lives of my kids from my 100 Baby Challenge. And in this 100 Baby spin-off, we're going to be following through the life of my first child from the second matriarch, who is Oliver, because when he grew up to be a young adult, he gained the academic aspiration. And I've never played Discover University before, so I thought, what better way to play through it for the first time than with Ollie. So we're going to take him to university. I have no idea what any of the gameplay is for university in The Sims 4. So let's jump into The Sims 4 and let's take Ollie to university. I don't actually know how to get him to go to university. I'm assuming we can just go to Britechester, which is the university world. We do have Ollie. You'll see him in the bottom corner. Can we just like move him into a dorm? I don't know. I've never done this before, and I can see we've got a residential house here in the middle. I have no idea what any of these towns, which one's which, so let's have a quick read of the summary here. I'm just going to take my webcam off so that we can see the one on the far left here is Foxbury Institute. Foxbury Institute may seem young compared to the historical town surrounding it, but it has quickly distinguished itself in academia. For the students who have worked hard to attend Foxbury Institute, it's not just work, but the pursuit of personal passions that keeps the campus bustling. Now, straight away, Foxbury Institute is sounding like a fantastic fit for Ollie. I feel like he's very trendy, very up and coming. He's got very modern ideals and modern passions. So I feel like that'd be a really good fit. We are going to have a look at the other two though. So we've got Gibbs Hill. So it's nestled in the center of Britechester, right between the two universities, Foxbury Institute and the University of Britechester. It was the first center of activity in Britechester, and its famous Laurel Library has stayed a key location for many students to study and learn. The Pepper's Pub has also become a common spot for students from all around to make friends regardless of their rivalries. Okay, so Gibbs Hill is more of like neutral ground, which is interesting. And then we've got University of Britechester over here. So this university is the oldest in Britechester, founded by the famous Felix Sided, who was well known for his enthusiasm for learning and humorously large books. As the years have passed, the University of Britechester has established itself as an esteemed institute of classical education. I definitely feel like Foxbury would be the way to go. Oh, okay, so university housing is only available through enrollment. Let's move into Honeydew Fields and then we'll enroll him in a university and then maybe we'll move to a dorm. I have no idea how any of this works. Please just keep that in mind. Let's move in here for the minute and see how we go. That being said, any tips you can give me on university, I would greatly appreciate in the comments down below. Oh, hello, Ollie. Here we are in our cold weather wear because it is winter in this save file, which is interesting. Anyway, I'm assuming that the academic aspiration is going to give me a lot of things that I need to do, but I'm also assuming that the academic aspiration isn't going to tell me everything that can be done in Discover University. So any tips you can give me, I would greatly appreciate in the comments down below. I'm assuming that we're gonna have an option somewhere here. I have no idea where. Maybe we've got to do it on a computer. So Laurel Library, let's go really quick. Maybe I can use a computer here and enroll in a course. I have no idea what I'm doing. Wow, do we even have computers here? Yes, we do. Of course we do. I was going to say we'd better. Apply to universities. I've got to apply. Is it not guaranteed that he's even going to get in? Oh my goodness gracious. What if he doesn't get into Foxbury? Oh my god. Anyway, so while he's quickly waiting for this computer to free up, his traits, he's neat, he's an animal enthusiast, he's squeamish as well. So I don't know if there's like a course on veterinary stuff. I have no idea what the courses are, but his traits really aren't giving me a whole lot for what he would want to study at university. Oliver's university application is on its way. The university will look over the application and mail the results back sometime in the next few days. Oliver may also check his application status at any time on a computer. This world is super pretty, can I just say? Wow. Just having a really brief look through. Like even in winter when it's dreary weather, this world, wow, Sims team. While we're waiting, I might just go, because there's common buildings that we can go to at each university. So I can go to Darby's Den at the University of Britechester. I just want to have a look at the areas. I mean, clearly we've got some time to wait until we find out if he's even been accepted to university. So this is the University of Britechester campus area. Let's have just a quick look around. Yeah, very classical looking buildings. It's giving me very English vibes. That's a thing that's happened. University students doing stuff. Let's get university info on enrollment. Let's just see what it says. After applying, Sims will soon receive their application results, which will inform them which distinguished degrees have accepted them as students. Having better high school grades or experience in relevant skills can be a big help in landing a spot in a distinguished degree program. If prospective students aren't accepted into these programs, however, they are always welcome to earn any of the standard degrees. Okay, so students may then enroll in their first term at our university via computer or mailbox. The enrollment form will have them choose their university degree and housing before whisking them off to the start of their higher learning adventure. Cool, that's really what I needed to know. So there's distinguished degrees, which you can have based on the skills that you have and how well you did at high school. His skills, I think he's got the veterinarian skill, but like I said, I don't know if there's any degrees that would work with that. But if you don't get a distinguished degree, there's always standard degrees as well. So pretty much he's going to be accepted regardless is what I'm thinking. It's just what kind of degree he's able to get. Let's talk about terms then. Let's see what's going on with the terms. He's making notes. Good job, Ollie. A true university prospective student there. Students enroll and register for classes per term at university, with each term lasting a week. Students may choose to take between 1 and 4 classes each term. Once a student has passed 12 classes, they will have enough credits to graduate. Terms may begin for a sim on any day, but the last day of term will always be on the evening of the 5th weekday. Be sure to turn in any papers and presentations before the end of term. When a term ends, students are asked if they wish to register for the next term. During re-enrollment, students choose the number of classes and where to live for the next term, though they may also change degrees or universities at the expense of some of the credits they've earned. So let's have a look at scholarships. I don't know if maybe he could get a scholarship. Maybe that's just for teen Sims only. I'm not sure. If going to a university seems like a financial burden, I mean, we've only currently got 351 simoleons, so consider applying for scholarships that can help lower the costs dramatically. Teen and older Sims can apply for a large variety of scholarships, though each has different eligibility requirements. Universities will automatically provide some money to Sims based on how impressive their application is. The more distinguished degrees they're accepted into, the better the scholarship, but Sims are also encouraged to apply directly for need-based scholarships if their total funds are low, which ours are. Skill-based scholarships if their sim has spent time building skills, career-based scholarships if they have workplace experience, sports and esports scholarships for Sims wanting to be on the team once they've enrolled, or grants relating to where they're living. That's really cool. What an expansive way to do scholarships. That is so many different options. Every scholarship a Sim wins will continue to help bring their costs down every term they're in university, as long as there is no gap between terms. Taking time off by not re-enrolling after a term ends will result in the loss of scholarships. Since grades for university classes are determined by the amount of work done and the mastery of the material acquired over the course of an entire term, the university is unable to give students a definitive letter grade until a term is over. However, students can check in with their professors during office hours in their academic buildings or by emailing them at any time to get a sense of how they're doing. In general, going to class, doing the homework, studying from test books, completing any final paper or presentation, attending office hours, and building the course's related skill all contribute to getting a higher grade. So that's really similar to the way it was in The Sims 2 University anyway. I'm pretty sure it was very similar in The Sims 3 University as well. I can't really remember The Sims 3 University life though, because I didn't play it all that often, but The Sims 2 University is one of my favorite packs of the entirety of The Sims 2, so I played it all the time, so it's very similar in that way. Organization events is the last thing that we've got to learn about. Ooh, interesting. So if I really want him to get into Foxbury, that's really where I want him to go. So the Brainiacs are a group, so why party when you could study instead? The Brainiacs meet in the library for their study session most days of the week, where they can discuss upcoming tests and project ideas. So then there's the Bot Savants. It's time to build. That little robot won't make itself. Work with other Bot Savants to make the perfect gadget. Now that's interesting. I could kind of picture Ollie being an engineer. I wonder what the degrees are. Maybe that'll play more into that. But then the last one is the Foxbury Spirit Squad. Cake stands, juice pong, streaking. Oh my goodness gracious, this is university at its finest. As tradition insists, no home game would be complete without a righteous pre-game bash outside the Foxbury Sports Arena. So maybe what I could do is I could do an engineering degree. I'm assuming there's going to be some kind of engineering degree. And then maybe we could get him to join the Foxbury Spirit Squad, because I feel like you'd kind of get a better experience of what university is like. You do your classwork, you do your homework, and then you have your party time as well. I feel like that'd be really, really cool for Ollie. Let's go over to Foxbury really quick. So Larry's Lagoon is the communal place over there. Let's have a look at the campus, see if I'm really feeling the vibes for Ollie. Okay, let's have a quick look around. Vlad is here. Sir, what are you doing here, Vlad? Anyway, so definitely more modern scapes here. I am definitely feeling like this is where Ollie should be. This is clearly some kind of shenanigans that I'm assuming we might be experiencing when we get to enroll. But yeah, this is definitely feeling like Ollie's place is at Foxbury, which is really cool. Let's see, we'll hang around here for a little bit. Let's see if I can meet some people. Okay, so we've got some robotics stuff up here. Why don't I tinker at a robotics workstation while we're waiting for some more people to hang out here? Because I really do feel like engineering would be a really cool thing for him. So I'm just having another look around just while he's busy doing that. Oh, it's snowing. How nice. Snowing at Foxbury. I feel like when he does get accepted into Foxbury, because that's where I feel like we're going to be going, depending on the degrees. I don't know if different universities will have the different degrees. I'm assuming that because we've got the robotics stuff here, that robotics would be something he would be able to do here. But I feel like once he gets accepted to Foxbury, I would love to move him into a dorm and do like dorm life. That's really what I want. I want the full university experience for him. Let's go home really quick though. I want to see if I can find any more about our application, and I don't know, we'll see how we're going there. I feel like now that I know a little bit more of the basics that I need to know about, I'm ready to just get him to go into university. Alright, the application's still going through the system, so I might just catch up with you when we find out what's going on with our application.
Eventually.
Oh my goodness gracious, we've got an acceptance letter. Okay, so the Historical University of Britechester is pleased to offer Oliver Platt admittance into the following degrees: biology, computer science, economics, physics, psychology, and villainy. He's been offered a distinguished degree in the culinary arts, which is interesting because he doesn't really have any of them. That's totally fine. Foxbury Institute extends Oliver Platt a hearty invitation to any of the listed degree programs and eagerly awaits his presence on our modern campus designed for the students of tomorrow. He can do art history, communications, culinary arts, drama, fine art history, language, and literature. And he's been offered a distinguished degree in biology. Interesting, 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 interesting. I love that villainy is a degree at Britechester. I definitely want to go with Foxbury though, so I'm gonna just take a couple minutes to have a look at a couple of the things that I'm not quite sure at, because I want to make the right choice for Ollie. So give me a couple seconds, I'll be right back.
A few moments later.
Alright, I am conflicted because after looking at all of the degrees that have been listed here, I really feel like computer science would be his degree, but I don't want to go to Britechester. Does that really matter though? Like, as long as he's studying the course that's right for him? Because computer science is associated with engineering, like a computer engineer, the engineering career. After a term is finished, when you re-enroll, you can change degrees. If I pick computer science at Britechester and I'm not happy, could I then pick computer science at Foxbury? Because from what I've read, both universities actually have the same degrees. And I mean, that wouldn't be a bad thing. With Britechester being a heavily arts-based school, that's what it's known for, its art, it would then make sense that doing a computer science degree at Britechester maybe wouldn't feel as fulfilling to Ollie as doing a science-based course at the science school, which is Foxbury. Maybe that's not the way I should do it, but I don't really know what I'm doing, so that's what I'm going to do. So we're going to university. We're going to enroll in a university. Ollie, this is so incredibly exciting, my guy. So incredibly exciting. Just out of curiosity, I'm going to pick Foxbury for just 1 second. Right, so that's why he wasn't offered a computer science degree at Foxbury, because he doesn't have the sufficient skills. Computer science is not the distinguished degree at Britechester because it's a fine arts school, which is why he's able to do computer science at Britechester when the end of term comes, because he'll be gaining the programming and the robotics skill through his term here. Will I then have enough skill to go for the distinguished degree at Foxbury? That's gonna be the thing. So to complete a degree, a sim must pass 12 total courses. Sims may enroll in up to 4 courses per term, with one being an optional elective course. Core courses help students build the necessary skills for careers in their field, while electives offer a chance to learn from a wide variety of skills that may not be as relevant. Both core and elective courses count towards degree completion. I'm not sure I want to do an elective because I would like to join an organization. I feel like I'd like to spend the time doing that rather than taking an elective. I feel like he's going to need to learn everything he needs to know from these classes. I think 2 classes, just because I don't know what I'm doing for this term anyway. I feel like 2 classes would be a good way to go. So let's do that. I feel like we'll go with the cheaper one. Let's go with the cheaper house because we don't have a lot of simoleons. We've only got 300 simoleons. So let's go with Wyvern Hall is where we're going to be staying. So 543 simoleons is the cost for this entire term. I got a merit scholarship though. So I saved 100 simoleons off of my course, which is fantastic. Thank you so much for the scholarship. So I will have to pay with a student loan, which is interesting. This is so in detail, like in depth. I absolutely love that. So, okay, that's going to be the thing. Oh my God. So let's do it. Oh my God, Ollie's going to university. I'm so excited. Congratulations, my guy. Alrighty, here we are at Wyvern Hall. I'm so freaking excited right now. Oh my goodness, I am so excited. So, picking a dorm room? We could have a single room on our own, but I do kind of want to be a little bit social. I mean, this room has 3 beds in it. Do I go with this room? Or I could maybe pick this room in the corner and see if who's going to move into the other bed. I'm going to claim this blue bed. I think that's going to be what I do. And I'm assuming that's going to mean that that's now his bed and his room. We got fireworks happening? Or is something happening? I'm not sure. Oh, we do have fireworks happening. It's almost like congratulations, Ollie. Welcome to Britechester. That was really sweet. Awesome. So anyway, now that we've actually moved in, let's have a look at what we need to do for Ollie. He has class on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for Programming 101 at 9:30 till 10:55. So then he's also got the Basic Algorithms of Computer Science, which is on Tuesday and Thursday at 3 p.m. to 4:25 p.m. We have got so much time throughout the day. I really thought that our days were going to be a lot more chock-a-block packed than what they are with these 2 classes. That's good to know. Maybe in the future I could take on a 3rd class. Anyway, so we've got homework, we've got university homework, and we've got the university acceptance letter. That's really cute that he gets to keep that in his inventory. That's adorable. Oh my goodness gracious, I've just seen that we've got 18,000 simoleons. Is that from selling our house? We've got so much money now, so I shouldn't need to worry about the loan. I'll be able to pay the loan. Can I even pay that off now? Where is the mailbox? Do we have a mailbox? Yes, we do have a mailbox. So make a loan payment. I can just pay it off right now, literally all of it. University is paid for, hell yes. Oh, okay. So this lady has just made her way into our room. Prisha appears to be our roommate. Hello, Prisha. Alright, you guys, I think that's where I'm gonna leave this first episode of the 100 Baby spin-off playing with Discover University. I know not a lot happens, but I spent a lot of time waiting for Ollie to even be accepted into university and then trying to decide what course he wanted to take. It's a big decision, so in the next episode we will be beginning our course at university with Ollie. But guys, if you'd like to see more of me and more of this Discover University playthrough or any of my other Sims 4 content I've got coming out, hit the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell next to it to be notified of every time that I upload. And if you liked this video, let me know by hitting the like button down below and leave me a comment as well. Again, like I've mentioned, any tips you can give me about university in The Sims 4, I would greatly appreciate in the comments down below. But guys, I hope you're having the greatest day ever, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!